Yo, what's poppin' YouTube? Video Games and Chill here, back like I never left with another top 10 video. In today's video, it's gonna be a little bit different, but I'm very excited to make it. It is my top 10 WWE superstars of all time. Now let me be clear, in this video we're only going to be covering the male talent today, but I do plan on making a video for the women at another time. But before we get into the video, I want to announce that I am an influencer for Techni Sport. What you can do if you guys use code CHILL at checkout, you'll get a 10% discount on all your Techni Sport goods when it comes to desks, chairs, gear, and mouse pads. I love them so much. It's the chair that I use. It is so comfortable. It really gets me through those long streams and the long hours at night. So you guys pick one up today. Use code CHILL at checkout. Thank you. Without further ado, let's get started. Now, as you can see behind me, I'm a big WWE fan. I got a TLC chair there. I got a Royal Rumble chair there. I got my IC title right there. You guys, I love the WWE, and this is a product that I grew up on since I was a child. So to start off this list, I thought of nobody else but Triple H. Oh, it's all about the game and how you play it. And Triple H is just greatness personified. Coming from the low levels all the way to the top, this man has been through it all. Starting out as Terra Rising, one of the best names ever, this man has paved the way for so many wrestlers behind him. And we cannot thank him enough for the current product that we are seeing today in NXT. Now, Triple H co-founded one of my favorite stables of all time, DX, with Shawn Michaels, and has shot up from there. This man is one of the staples of the WWE in the Attitude Era, and even today, and maybe one of the best wrestlers of the millennia. Now, the accolades for this man are just a laundry list long. He is a two-time Royal Rumble winner. He is a Slammy Award winner. This man is a Hall of Famer. He is a King of the Ring tournament winner and has accumulated over 25 championships altogether, having claimed 14 world championships alone, as well as being a Triple Crown winner and a Grand Slam champion, definitely puts Triple H on this list. Coming in at number 9 on this list is The Miz. Now, The Miz is a different kind of success story, coming up all the way through first on the Real World and then through Tough Enough. This man has been in the business for so long that you can almost forget all of that happened beforehand. Having in total gained over 18 championships, Money in the Bank, and probably one of the coolest catchphrases ever, this man is truly awesome. Now, even outside the ring, The Miz has a big presence. When it comes to Miz and Mrs., one of the greatest shows on TV, you guys should definitely check it out. He is such a ball of personality, someone that you just really want to kick back, have a beer with, and just pick his brain and talk for hours. The Miz is greatness in such a different kind of package. He is a workhorse. He doesn't get injured. Now, some people might say he works safe to not get injured, but that came to light in the Daniel Bryan feud, which was probably one of the greatest feuds of the past few years. Just shows how this man can truly adapt, and when you give him a chance to shine, he truly does shine. And that's why The Miz is number 9 on my list. Coming in at number 8 on this list, we have The Rock. Now, The Rock is not only one of the greatest wrestlers of all time, but this man is one of the highest grossing paid actors today. Being a third generation wrestler, The Rock has this in his blood, and he's been doing it for years. Starting low as Rocky Johnson, coming all the way up to be the most electrifying man in all of entertainment, not just sports entertainment anymore, all of entertainment. The Rock has really done it all. Having claimed not only 17 championships in the WWF and WCW, this man has won the Royal Rumble. He has been a Slammy Award winner. He has been named, I think, the sexiest man alive. He can do literally anything he wants, even showing that coming back to the WWE, he still has power when he's not there. This has been shown when The Rock, just out of nowhere, decided to call CM Punk on live TV because he's The Rock and he can do whatever he wants. Now, The Rock being a 10-time world champion says so much about his in-ring prowess, but everything he does outside of the ring really shows how much of a well-rounded person, actor, athlete that The Rock is, and this is why he is number 8 on my list. Coming in at number 7 on my list to burn it down is Seth Rollins. Now, Seth Rollins is going to be one of the youngest on my list, but this man has so much going for him. It is almost like he is the second generation or second coming of Triple H, having been shown even in WWE, being trained under him. And I love Seth Rollins. I love him so much. This might be a personal thing on my list. Like, I have a picture of the man behind me, literally right there, holding the WWE Championship. I love Seth Rollins so much, and there's so much I can say about him. And I'm just gonna rant, really. Having currently won 13 championships with the WWE, but also winning the Royal Rumble, the Money in the Bank, being one of the hottest heels in the WWE right now, Seth Rollins literally burns down every show, sets the stage on fire, and does so well in being able to tell a story in the ring. Now, starting out as Tyler Black, Seth Rollins really did a lot of work in Ring of Honor. We're not going to get too much into his Ring of Honor work, but this man was so sought after. It's just so much to speak on who he is today and how just talented he is. And I love Seth Rollins. He's so good. You guys might hate his laugh. He has that funny like Wario laugh. And some of his memes have gone viral. But you know what? Seth Rollins, he's a good guy. I want to have a talk with him. And that's why Seth Rollins is number 7 on this list. Coming at number 6 on this list, you think you know me, Edge. Now, Edge is one of the most decorated champions of all time, having won 31 championships with the WWE. And a little bird is telling me that he's going to be making a return very soon. Now, let's go over a couple of championships that this man has won. The now retired but not retired World Heavyweight Championship 7 times. He's won the WWE Championship 4 times, Tag Team Championships, the WWE Tag Team Champion twice, but then the WWF World Tag Team Champions 12 times. 12 times. This man has been Tag Team Champion 12 times. That is insane. And that's not to include being the first ever person to cash in the Money in the Bank twice, by the way, twice. And he's got some of the coolest music of all time. Let's be real. Now, unfortunately, he had to retire due to issues with his neck the night after winning the World Heavyweight Championship. But rumor has it that he might be returning to the Royal Rumble this year, and I am so excited if that is the case. Now, venturing outside of wrestling, under his name Adam Copeland, Edge is currently working with Sci-Fi and on the show Vikings as a regular, and I hope that if he does come back, he is 100%. You never want a wrestler to come back just for what if purposes. I definitely don't want to see anything happen to Edge or Adam Copeland in the ring, but if he does come back, I am very excited, and that is why he is number 6 on this list. Coming in at number 5, you can't see him. You might not know where he is, but he is a wrestler that is wrestling personified, human personified.
And his name is John Cena!
That's right, it is You Can't See Me, John Cena. Now, John Cena, one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. You guys know him. You guys love him. He is currently not in the WWE, of course. He's pursuing some acting career, going to be in the Fast and the Furious movies. But I love John Cena. Now, I remember John Cena coming up as the Doctor of Thugonomics, where he would do the whole chain gang thing. And I remember his feud with Big Show, winning his first U.S. championship, being one of the moments that you remember where you were when this man lifted this 500-pound behemoth up on his shoulders and delivered what is now called an attitude adjustment, at the time being called the FU to rival Brock Lesnar's F5. Oh my God, how crazy was that moment? And it was just the perfect launch pad for his career, and we all know what came next. That's right, we all know John Cena as the 16-time world champion, made the US title what it is, winning that 5 times. He's won Money in the Bank. He used to be a bodybuilder. This man has morphed into the Super Cena we know, and I like the fact that he's kind of taking that in when he is back in wrestling now, but also the amount of charity work this man does, being the #1 Make-A-Wish Foundation wishmaker of all time, just truly speaks to how great John Cena is inside and outside of the ring. And that is why John Cena is my number 5 on this list. Coming in at number 4 on this list, we have the Lion cheating and stealing, Eddie Guerrero. Now, unfortunately, Eddie Guerrero passed way too soon in his prime, but we can remember him as the Latino heat, just charisma, frog splashing, Three Amigos man that we all love. Having started off in the Radicals, he then became a European champion, Intercontinental champion, and formed Los Guerreros with Chavo, his nephew in real life, actually. The Guerrero family is strong. Living today, of course, we have his daughter and his wife, Vicky, who, excuse me, we all know and love. Having impacted the wrestling world the way he did just truly speaks to how loved and respected Eddie Guerrero was. The image with him at the end of WrestleMania, having won the championship, just literally gives you chills. And he is someone that changed the wrestling world for the better. And we honestly thank him and his entire family. And that's why Eddie Guerrero is number 4 on this list. Coming in at number 3 on this list, we have, insert glass shattering here, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Now, having started in the WWE as the ringmaster and getting the $1 million belt, Stone Cold Steve Austin is synonymous with the WWE. Stone Cold stunning his way, stomping mud holes into people all the way to the top. The beer drinking man that we all know and love, riding quads and ATVs down to the ring, giving the finger to anybody who crossed him. Stone Cold Steve Austin is one of, if not the greatest wrestler of all time. Having held 19 championships in his career, Stone Cold, unfortunately, his career was cut short due to a botched pile driver, severely damaging his spine, and a couple knee injuries forced him to wear braces, towards the end on his knees, and he eventually called it quits, but always comes back to drink beer and stun a couple people. And now we have his beer to remember him. So cheers to Stone Cold. We love you. That's why you're number 3 on this list. Coming in at number 2 on this list, we have Y2J, Chris Jericho. Now, Chris Jericho is the ultimate just personification of give me something and I'll make it work, can totally rebrand and have everything go the way that it's supposed to. This man, the current AEW champion, and at his age is still holding up and still as cunning and witty, but can still kick your ass at the same time. In total, Chris Jericho has won 34 championships with the WWE, not including his current title run with AEW. Just goes to show how much he is loved and supported, but will also get in your face if you do something wrong. He will tell you how it is. He will pop a little bit of the bubbly to celebrate afterwards. And Chris Jericho, cheers to you. You are number 2 on this list. Coming in at number 1, we have The Undertaker. Now, the dead man is possibly still wrestling. He's in a kind of weird contract. Well, he'll show up once a year, lay the smack down, and then leave. But you know what? He has one of the most iconic entrances of all time that will just send chills down your spine. I am blessed and lucky enough to have seen it multiple times in person. And that's why this man is number 1 on this list. As a name synonymous to the WWE, The Undertaker, first of all, The Undertaker, he made that gimmick work. That shows how amazing that he is as a wrestler. He can speak on the mic. He can get anything over. And being one of the most loyal people to the WWE to date, he could have jumped ship many years ago, many times, but he didn't, being a locker room general. All in all, Undertaker is still going, and he can still kind of go in the ring, being his age. Having held 17 championships altogether isn't the most on this list, no, but when you think of WWE, you think of The Undertaker. And that's why he is number 1 on this list. Thank you all for watching the video. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe and hit that bell so you're notified of when new videos drop. It is free. I appreciate all of you. Also, don't forget to check out Techni Sports. Use code CHILL on checkout for 10% off. The link will be down below. And after all that, you guys, don't forget to love yourself and love each other. And we'll see you in the next video. Peace.